Throw that kickstand down, pop a cold one, and sit back and relax. It's time for the John and Heather Show. Featuring John and Heather Toto, Florida's favorite biker couple. Documenting the biker lifestyle and bringing you the latest in events and interviews from the biker world. And now, here's John and Heather.
Hey, it's the
John and
Heather Show coming to you and you over there hiding behind that couch over there, live from
our production studio. And we are here actually in our mobile production studio. And we are where are we, honey?
We are live from the one,
Buffalo
the only,
Chip.
the legendary Sturgis Buffalo Chip, baby. We made it here. We made it all the way from Florida to the legendary Sturgis Buffalo Chip, baby.
We are here in South Dakota in the beautiful Black Hills Mountains. It is just damn gorgeous out here, and the weather is beautiful. We had one night a few nights ago that we had a little bit of weather, but I'll tell you right now, the weather got really good. It's just that one storm, and everything has been beautiful. The weather's been great. The hospitality here has been wonderful. You guys need to come down to Sturgis. I know we covered Daytona, but this is something completely different. If anybody has never been here before, you're a biker like me, gray bearded biker. You need to do is you need to get on your bike. I don't care if you get on a bike. I don't care if you get on a canoe. I don't care what you do. You need to get here to Sturgis, South Dakota, to the Buffalo Chip, because there is so much stuff that's going to be happening here, and it doesn't even start until Friday the 2nd. We're here early trying to bring you some of the behind-the-scenes coverage and some of the things that happen before they actually have, Sturgis.
Before they had the actual big party down.
Oh, yeah. Just like we were, we even have a lot of information for you, just like we got done speaking.
Well, we'll tell you about that in a minute,
okay.
But if we can make it here from Florida,
oh my God,
then you guys can make it here. You got to come. I mean, this is the one, the only, this is the 84th legendary Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, and we are staying here at the iconic, legendary Buffalo Chip.
Yes.
And what was your first thought when we were driving in?
I mean, first off, I was so happy to be here. And if anybody with the lights in the background was sorry, but we're doing the best we can on our mobile way. And next week, we're going to bring you something a little bit better, a little bit different. But we're just doing this impromptu because we want to get the word out on everything that's happening here. Literally, when we came into the Chip, I mean, they have the big buffalo that says Chip out front. And it was so big, we actually had to drive around it once or twice to be able to find the right entrance.
Yeah, because he listened to me and I pointed him in the wrong direction.
I followed the map that Cody gave me. Okay. So I had to take the map, and I had to actually take it, like this, and then go, all right, okay, now I know where I'm at. So Alkali Avenue, and I had to come around. So needless to say, we found our way in here, and because the Buffalo Chip are such wonderful people here, they were able to accommodate my trailer and my rig, because on the way here, we decided to go through the Badlands. And
the Badlands, guys. Let me tell you a little bit about the Badlands. The Badlands is iconic. It is amazing.
God's backyard.
I've never seen something as beautiful as the Badlands.
I'm going to click off the light. You talk about the Badlands.
It is amazing. Apparently, the Badlands was created by Mother Nature herself.
How's that? Better?
That's better.
Okay.
And Mother Nature, made something so beautiful.
So beautiful. Oh, that's much better.
With beautiful mountains and iconic peaks.
I mean, incredible.
That look like diamonds.
I mean, it's hard. It's almost hard to describe, exactly how it is. I mean, you really got to go there and experience it. Next week we'll have the pictures out. Actually, if you go on the John Heather Facebook page and go on a John Heather show, you can actually go ahead and you can see a lot of the monuments and everything else.
Yes, you
that we
can.
have up there.
Or if you go on Heather Toto page, you can also see them. Or if you check out the moto-toto.com page, you'll also be able to see them.
That's right. Now, I'll tell you right now, going through the Badlands, I mean, there is no way of describing the Badlands to somebody. You have to be there. It's literally these pointy, jagged rock formations sticking up and out of the ground 200, 300, 400 feet. And then there's valleys that go down 200, 300, 400 feet.
On one side,
and a prairie in the middle.
You got beautiful grass, lush green. I'm talking green, not like green back home, Florida green.
This is green.
We're talking just beautiful.
And the trees
green.
up in the mountains are so green they almost look blue, so the mountains look black from a distance. And
that's where it got the Black Hills Mountain name.
God. Actually, why don't we talk a little bit about what's going on here at the Chip and let everybody know, because this is a different type of show. This is a little bit more impromptu. We really weren't going to do one today, but we're going to do one because we need to get out everything that's happening here at the Buffalo Chip. And it's just so much that we need to really be able to get a show in here and start. And hopefully next week we'll be able to get Woody himself on here. We're trying to get him on tonight, but he was just so busy with everything going on that he said he was sorry that he was unfortunately unable to make it for this episode. But next Tuesday, we should be able to get him on.
Next Tuesday, everything will be going on here. So we're going to be bringing you live footage from the Buffalo Chip, full-fledged in action with everything that's going on.
It starts on Tuesday because it starts on Friday the 2nd. Friday the 2nd is when all the shenanigans starts. That's when actually the Buffalo Chip and all the rallies and everything that's here will start. Then there's also, you go into the town of Sturgis. There's a full thing going on there. Then you could drive from there. You could go to what do you call it? Spearfish. Deadwood. I mean, we drove to Deadwood.
Deadwood was like an old western town. It was really neat.
The pub number 10 is where it's a dead man's hand. Jesse James. That's what Jesse James wound up getting shot with, the dead man's hand. Aces over eights.
It was really cool. I liked Deadwood.
They did a little reenactment in the street with some shootouts, all kinds of stuff.
They do. They every day at 2:00 they put on a shootout and they get all the kids that come involved.
Yes.
And it's really neat. They put on an old reenactment and they have the shootout go on in the streets. Everybody sits along the side.
And they pick out all the little kids to be extras in it as part of people in the courtroom. Supposedly it's like a court hearing that happened and it got out of control and there was like shootouts and just Wild West type stuff. And we went ahead and we filmed a little bit of that, but it was going to be for a while. So we walked up and down the roads and just had a wonderful time. But we're going to get into some of the stuff that's happening here at the Chip because that's where we're going to be stationed at. And you can see us. We're going to be over on, what are we on, Ibex Lane?
We're on Ibex on the center on Ibex.
Yep. If you want to come and see us down here, Ibex, you're going to see the Glamper. You're going to see the Motor Coach Glamper peppered with every sponsor sign you could think of. And maybe next year we're going to get those sponsor signs somewhere else. But this year it's peppered all over our trailer. You come in here, take a look at the sponsor signs, say hi to us, and just
definitely
have a good time.
Come on over here. What else are you doing? Don't miss Sturgis. Don't miss the official Sturgis Bike Rally, the 84th Bike Rally, especially when you can come to the one, the only Buffalo Chip.
Yeah, there isn't anything like it in the world. This is the one only bike event. I mean, we cover. Get some comments on here. Okay, Laura. Oh, let's have a great show. And I'll tell you right now, this is the first time that we've been here, and it's a bit of a learning curve for us because even at our last venue, this is 6 times the size. And
this is 600 acres, guys. This is huge. They've got their own zip code.
Yeah, the place is pretty big that has its own zip code. Yeah, I know Laura's wishing she was here too. Laura, I can understand that you wish you were here, but
we love you, Laura.
Anyway. We love you. We're looking around the camper right now. Look, wish I was there. We're looking around the camper right now. We had some guests over here. Something kind of like the camper. Heather, myself, and the dogs.
Yeah, we love this. This has been a great time
Mhm.
for us. We've had a wonderful experience.
Oh, yes, they were able to take care of us nicely here because, like I was saying, I came through the Badlands, and there in the Badlands, you're literally going around, I would call it a drunken Indian path up and down the mountain. It's called Cedar Pass, and it's like no side rails, 90-degree turns, and I'm driving a 54-foot rig.
That was definitely a white knuckle
That was a learning experience. But I'll tell you right now, Diesel did a really good job. She pulled up that hill, not a problem on the way out. I bent the piston though on the trailer, so I wasn't able to get it off the rig.
He bent it damn good too.
Oh, about 45 I hit that bump. So anyway, I went ahead and I took that off and I got here. So I wasn't able to take it off. So they gave me a nicer slip and everything here has just been wonderful. Now, with that being said, and all of our shenanigans out of the way, I'm going to get to what's really happening here at the chip. So what you can do is you can tune on to the John Heather Show, Moto-Toto, or you can go onto YouTube and you can watch this. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to tell you what's going on here. We just got off the phone with everything that's going on. Plus, when you come here, let me get these for you. You get your official Buffalo Chip guide right here when you come in through the door, and this right here will tell you everything that you need to know about where the parties are, what performers. I mean, we got Jelly Roll, we got Kid Rock, we got
Jelly Roll,
Dead Man,
Bunny, Kid Rock.
We have bare knuckle boxing going on Wednesday. There's going to be women doing the bare knuckle women. So all right. So anyway, let me get into it. We're going to do the whole thing. All right. So Friday, August 2nd is the kickoff.
That's right.
That's the official kickoff.
The official day, guys. You guys got to be here. If not, what can I say?
You weren't here.
You need to come.
Like I said,
come now.
I don't care
Hurry
if you got
up.
a scoot, you hop on it. I don't care if you have to bring a canoe. Come down here. You need to see this. Put it on your bucket list. This is the 84th anniversary. Next year's going to be even bigger at the 85th anniversary. You guys need to
put
come
on
down
your
here.
Pajamas. Get in your stuff. Let's go. Come on over. Come party with us.
Right. So, okay, Friday, August 2nd, that's going to be the kickoff. The kickoff party is going to be at the Big Engines Bar at the Crossroads, all right? Now, you can't miss the bar. It has the largest sculpture of a V-twin in the world out front of it. It's huge. So that's where it's going to be. So anywhere. It's going to be after. We're all going to meet there at the party. They're going to have food. They're going to have drinks. They're going to have everything going on. And then they're going to be following a motorcycle parade. We're going to start a motorcycle parade, which is going to ride from the Big Engine down into the amphitheater, and then Bad Wolves are going to be playing. I mean,
Bad Wolves, baby.
Leaving Hope, I think, is opening. And then Bad Wolves is going to be the headliner for the night. You know, what in the world? So, needless to say, if you want to do the first day is going to be a motorcycle parade at the Big Engine at the Crossroads, and then a motorcycle parade is going to be going into the amphitheater. What in
the world? You tell me what in the world.
Yeah, because this is on our laptop. This is a little bit more difficult than what we're used to. So that's going to be day one. I mean, right off the bat, we're going to have Bad Wolves playing as opening night. I mean, you can't go wrong in the amphitheater for that. Now, the following day, Saturday.
Go slow.
Okay, I'm going
You're
slow.
going so fast. You always want to rush everything.
All right, then I'm going to let her speak at her slow pace.
Be my guest.
Oh, come on. I'm joking around.
Be my guest. Rush right through it. Like everything else you do in life. But we won't tell anybody else about that, will we?
All right. So Friday is when your kickoff is, and that's when all the bikes are going to be showing up at the Big Engine, going from the Big Engine down into the amphitheater for a Bad Wolves that's going to be playing. You got to come and miss that. I mean, for an opening day, go figure. Then Saturday is it's the following day coming up. And then on Saturday, guess what? They're going to have bare knuckle fighting.
And I just might be taking him in the ring. Who would win?
Oh, my
Utter
God.
silence. I hear crickets.
Yeah, you hear crickets.
I hear crickets.
You hear crickets. So they're going to have bare knuckle fighting on Wednesday. And check this out. There's going to be a couple female competitors in this too, which I can't wait to see this. Now, what management here wanted me to let you know is that if you want a VIP ringside seat for bare knuckle fighting, there is some seats available. What you need to do with that is you need to call the Buffalo Chip box office. So if you're interested in watching bare
ringside seats are available, baby. There's a bunch of
guys that's going to be doing it. It's not just one. Let's see if I can pull this up on here.
Ringside seats are still available. So if you're interested for the bare knuckle fighting,
yes,
you could watch. It's a 10-card fight. You could watch the men's fight and you can watch the women's fight. And you could have wonderful VIP seating.
Yeah, ringside. You want the ringside seats.
And if you're interested, you need to call the Buffalo Chip box office. And that phone number is 605-347-9000. Again, that phone number is 605-347-9000.
All right. And it's going to be a 10-card. You said, yeah. And I just can't wait to see the women fight. I think that's going to be great. Oh, we got Valerie over there checking in with us, too. Now,
hi, Valerie. How are you, Valerie? We love you, baby. Hope you're doing well. We miss you.
Yes, we do. Yes, Valerie. I'm glad Valerie clicked it. She's one of our good fans.
Yes, she is.
All right. So if you want to see bare knuckle fighting and you want to see it close and you want to see the way you want to, you need to go and get ringside seats, VIP. There is some seats available for all you guys. So please go ahead and call the box office. Again, I'm going to tell you the number. It's 605-347-9000. That's right here at the Buffalo Chip. You can't miss it. And then I'm going to give you, let's see, another day, and then we're going to tease them because then they're going to need to figure the rest of it out.
Sunday, we have Sunday coming up. Sunday, you've got Travis Trent, guys. Travis Trent, the one and only Travis Trent will be here performing. And we also have the Creator Hangout. That's right, guys. For people like us, the creators, and for other creators, it'll be at the Creator Hangout party at Bikini. Where's
Bikini Beach?
No,
Creator Party
Camp
Zero.
I'm sorry. I got excited and stepped ahead of myself.
Camp Zero is like right at the corner of the Chip. It's like off the Chip. If I'm not mistaken, it might have been like the original area back in the 70s and 80s where they used to go. But there's bars back there. There's people, and it's going to be the creators party. Supposedly, the biggest shenanigans here happens down at Camp Zero. So if you want to go to Camp Zero, it's right here in the corner of the Buffalo Chip.
The big shenanigans happen everywhere, guys. Don't let them fool you. They happen all over the place.
Especially here. We have a place called Bikini Beach here. Oh, my God.
Come get wet at Bikini Beach, baby.
Yes, come get wet at Bikini Beach. Come down here to the Buffalo Chip Bikini Beach. They got rope swing contests. They got bikini contests. They got it. Plus, if you're hot, just take a damn dip in the water.
No, I got better than that. We've got a comedian coming on. That's going to be a lot of fun. Chris True. And he is going to have a good time laughing at you. No, just kidding. He's going to be, he actually is. He's a comedian. He's going to be great. And you're going to have a good time with him and all the shenanigans that he's going to be doing.
Remember, get wet at Bikini Beach.
That's right. You come get wet at Bikini Beach, baby. Yes. In more ways than one.
You got everything here. Also, let's see, on August 2nd, we got more Florida Full Throttle magazine. It's going to be there, too, for the kickoff. Let's see, Anthony Siciliani. Then we got, like, even on the 3rd, when we have some motorcycles, this is more stuff. This is just what we have, and this is just more stuff that's in here.
There's
we got
so
Rango
much
Tango
going on.
Custom Gold Wing Show presented by Snap Fabrications. I mean,
every day they have like 4 or 5 different shows going on. All over at the different places within the Buffalo Chip.
Chip Garage, Crossroads Shoe Horse, Camp Zero for Tuesday for the Martian Machine Contraption Show. Over at Camp Zero, they're going to have the Martian Machine Contraption Show.
Well,
not quite sure what that is, but it's definitely, I want to go there. I mean, this is just in the little booklet that they give you, because what we're telling you is like the main events that's going on here at the Chip. But if you wander around, it's like 15 more things. Wednesday, they have Daredevils here doing Daredevil
stunt shows.
Oh, what do they call it? Dangerous Wednesday? Oh, they have a special name for that. Of course I just saw it now. I can't find it. But on Wednesdays, they're going to have the Daredevil. Wait, I got it right here.
Everything.
Right here. Oh, you ever look at one of these things like, oh, it's right here, and then you start actually doing it, and you're like, I can't find it. Oh my God, with Rat's Hole, we got Rat's Hole bike show going on here.
Rat's Hole, the Rat's Hole is awesome. Rat's Hole bike show.
Yeah, this is my second time in Rat's Hole bike
show. They
show.
have tons of bike shows going on here.
Daredevil Wednesdays.
They have tons of bike shows going on here. And, what else would you want? You come here to Buffalo Chip, you want to put your bike in a show. Maybe you missed the day of the bike show. Well, guess what? No problem, because they've got a bunch of bike shows on all different days.
And this right here, the Daredevil show that's right here, Daredevil Wednesdays, is something that is been a staple around here. Woody, he's the one that really likes to have the Daredevil Wednesdays here because it's just such a cool thing. See, a trick bike guys doing all this. Yeah, you're not into that, there's a bike show. You're not into that,
go to Bikini Beach and get wet.
Go watch, get wet at Bikini Beach. And they got beers and burps contests going on. You name it.
They got the beard contest also.
Oh, yeah, they got the beard contest.
I want to know what so much going on.
They have Dick Pictionary and Whipped Cream Twister. Frozen T-shirt contest. That says it all, right? Slip and slide relay.
Not to mention, if you're looking and you don't have a place to stay,
what's a pickle
guess what?
Championship?
Camp Easy Ride is here.
Oh my God.
So if you need a place to stay and you don't have one, come on down, because Camp Easy Ride is in the house right here at the Buffalo Chip. So you've got a place to stay.
And they offer cabins here. They offer, I'm not sure how many are left, but if you really are in a pinch and need a place, there's Camp Easy Ride here too. Camp Easy Ride, if I'm not mistaken,
call Marcus,
sir, or go right here to Camp Easy Ride because they may have a couple tents still available. It's glamping. It's incredible.
And he also has yurts.
And yurts. I've never seen a yurt.
They are great.
It looks like a big teepee. There's like a big teepee. It's 25-foot round yurts that you could also rent out for the season here too. So you get your pass at the Chip. Your pass when you come in here and you buy your pass, it covers your entertainment and everything else that you're doing here. If you're one of the guys camping like we are, then you're here for the whole long duration. And also while you're here, the riding is incredible. You need to get the riding.
Guys,
the Black Hills are beautiful.
I've never seen such epic, beautiful, Deadwood, phenomenal.
Deadwood was just freaking cool, man. Deadwood was just cool because there's an air of like the 1800s around it and houses like up on the mountains and stuff like that.
It was amazing. It really was amazing. And we stopped and we ate lunch at this really cool place and had a good time.
Oh, yeah. Had a really good time. You need to come down here. You need to come to Sturgis. There's no other way of putting it.
This has been a bucket list dream for us guys for years and years and years, and we finally made it down here from Florida. We made it.
You wouldn't believe what we had. I'm going to go through what it took for us to get here to the Chip, just how it's
but we made it, and that means you can do it too. If we can do it, you can do it.
And check out the days that we had that came here. So we left on the 22nd, right? And just as I'm about ready to pull out, I got the rig all loaded up. I got the back of the motorcycles loaded up. I got a sprinkler spraying water up in the air. So can't leave for a month if I got water sprayed up in the air. I'll have $1 million water bill in a flooded house. So I call my friend up, who's a guy that does irrigation. He's a kid that lives up the road. So he comes in here and he's doing that. And he said, okay, I'll fix it and everything else. So I couldn't. So this is where it gets worse. I go to turn the water off to the sprinklers. I turn the water off to the house. Sprinkler system still stays on. That means that the place where the little solenoid is that turns the sprinklers on is buried in the ground. We don't know where, because the house was built in 85, but it jammed open. So my sprinkler lines are completely primed. He fixed one and then another one popped open.
And popped like a geyser.
Yes, right. So again, I had to call the town on the go, and the town had to come in because I told them we had an emergency leak and we can't be there. So the town came in and shut the water off to our house. So at least that problem was done. All right, so we're on our way. We're coming up here. I had to do a pit stop in Missouri for my grandson's birthday. So
Happy birthday, Ben!
Happy birthday, Ben! We got Donald Byrne on here too from Get Lit LED. Just popped on here. Finish show. A little slow. Yep, there's Donald Bain. What's up from Get Lit LED? I think he's in Ohio now, right?
Yeah. Hi, Donald.
Hi, Donald. So we went to a Love's. It's like 10 o'clock at night in northern Alabama. We go to a Love's gas station and put the diesel up the bus. I turn the motors off like an idiot because you really don't need to turn the diesels off. So I turn the motor off. I go in and pay, pump the diesel, come out, turn the key.
Click, click.
Click, click.
Click, click.
And not only did it just do that, it started going beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay. It started shifting, shift inhibit across the screen. You turn the key, the motor wouldn't turn on, and the Allison push button transmission, just Toledo, Ohio. That's where he's at. So anyway, so I'm pushing the button and won't go into gear. So we call up
Comedy of errors.
So we call up our roadside assistance company, which we paid for. He could barely speak English. I couldn't understand him. We told him what's going on, and like an hour and a half rolls around, and I get a call from a local guy going, "I'm sorry, sir, but I don't understand a word that guy said, and we only tow. We don't do anything else. We're not mechanics."
So we can't do that service that you need.
So we called him back. You know, we called him. So we called him back. And told the company what's going on, and they're going to try. So I said, heck with this. I went inside to the Loves, and one of the nice ladies there.
Meanwhile, it's Sunday at 12:30 at night.
It's Sunday, northern Alabama, middle of nowhere, in a Loves, 12 o'clock at night, mind you. So I'm already waiting, and I'm in a slip. In order to tell them I'm not camping in there, I'm broke down. I'm knocking on the door for Heather because they thought we were camping in the slip. So anyway, we get a number to some guy. He is $200 to show up, $175 an hour for the first hour we have to pay for, and we have to pay for his portal to portal, 70 miles there and 70 miles back, which was another 150 something. That came to $650.
Then we had to pay for his kids to go to college. Then we had to pay for him to get groceries. Then we had to pay for his wife to buy new clothes. No, I'm just kidding. It was astronomical, though.
And he said that he was actually giving us a good deal. Yeah, no joke. Donald, he's yelling wow at me. Yeah. So anyway, $650 for this man to come in, and he didn't want to go inside the coach because he was afraid of dogs.
Because we have our 2 dogs with us.
So he did everything on the outside. Finally, I was like, "Well, why don't you go inside and try something?" Okay. He sat down. He goes, "Oh, it's a push button, Allison." He held the neutral button down for 5 seconds.
And
hit the mode button, turned the key, and started right up. Turns out,
bye $656 as it just went ching, 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 ching.
You got the feed going. Tell me, give him your left kidney to get that damn thing fixed. I can see that. Yeah, you're right, Donald. Definitely. So anyway, I found out what it was. It's a little solenoid inside the transmission that I got to fix until I can get that stupid. It tells a computer that you're engaged in the gear when it shuts off. So I got to get this little solenoid fixed. God knows what this little solenoid's going to cost. All right, one thing down. So I'm heading down the road. So again, we're in northern Alabama. I'm heading down the road. And then the next thing you know, a rainstorm pops up in northern Alabama pretty hard, too. So I'm still I haven't been used to riding in the rain. So I'm doing my thing. And I don't know why it's flashing. The lights in here are fine. It's the computer doing that. So anyway, I'm doing my thing. And it literally looked like a semi shredded all 18 tires on the road at the same time. Retreads everywhere like street gators. I couldn't. It does when the retread's on the ground. It looks like a hump and it's bumpy. It looks like an alligator with its back, a street gator. So I tried to avoid one, couldn't do it. I kicked one up with the back tire of the bus. It shot right through the mud flap and bent it all the way out and shot right in.
And it got to the bottom of our Newmar sign, which is on the bottom of the diesel pusher.
It's a steel L beam across that, like an L, that supports the bottom of it to keep it the twant in the shape of it. Bent the damn thing, shot into the aluminum fender on my trailer and pushed it right up against the tires. Now, I saw an episode of Mythbusters where they say you could take somebody's head off of one of those shooter. I believe it.
Yeah, now we believe it.
If it dented an L beam, shot through a mud flap, and then dented all the way into the tire, an aluminum fender, yeah. So that happened. I didn't find that out until I pulled over for gas the next time. I wasn't too happy. So anyway, we were able to find a spot and we stopped. And then we got in touch with our friend Chris, who said, if you're going to Sturgis, you need to go to the Badlands first. It's on the way.
And thank you so much,
Yes, thank you,
Ninja and Guard Dog.
Oh, yeah, because it's right on highway. It's on I-90. It's exactly 100 miles before you get to the chip. It only took me another hour and 55 minutes from the Badlands. Well, I left there because it takes you forever to get through it. So anyway, we went to go to the Badlands. Okay, not a problem. Badlands is something that everybody needs. Yeah. On my way. Ho ho. She got Chantel Williams saying that she is on her way. Thank you, Chantel. So she'll be here in a little bit, and we'll get Chantel, world record holder, motorcycle rider, a legend herself. And we're going to try to get her here in a little while, too, because she's on her way. And knowing Chantel, she's going to get 1,000 miles under her belt and be here by tomorrow.
Yeah, she'll fly
She's
here.
done 48 states in 23 days and holds a world record. I think she can make it to Sturgis in no time flat from Sanford, Florida. Wherever
Yeah.
Well, that's because Heather and Chantel is going to be going on a run for abused Indigenous women. So Chantel saying she can't wait. I see her right here. Yes.
I can't wait either, Chantel.
Yeah. And Heather's looking forward to going on the run it's a ladies' ride. And it's a ladies' ride, like I said, for Indigenous women, so like Native American women or just Indigenous women.
Stop the abuse.
Stop the abuse. And so that's where it's for awareness. And Heather's going to go. My dog tried standing up and slipped, and for abused women, everything else. Missing murdered Indigenous women. That's exactly. Sorry, Chantel. She got it right. I didn't get it right. She did. So she's saying for missing and murdered Indigenous women worldwide because it's a ride for it. And then, unfortunately, a lot of these Indigenous women go missing. It's just because it just happens. So this is a ride to promote awareness of all that. And Heather's more proud to go on it, and she'll be attending that ride with Chantel when she comes up here. So we'll keep you posted on that ride that's coming up too, because there's all kinds of stuff.
There's so many rides that go on here,
so much
that goes on. I'm telling you, you've got to come up to Sturgis, the Buffalo Chip guys.
Look at this. This is their mag right here. Anybody that comes into the chip and buys the passes gets a swag pack. And it has the magazines, and these magazines are like vinyl covered. So if you want to keep these,
nice.
So if you want to keep these for a long time, go ahead and do so. I mean, because we deliver Born to Ride magazines, and we put out a lot here. Born to Ride is a very high-end quality magazine,
which we have here at the chip.
So if you want to see your Born to Ride, come here. Or you want to talk to us about Insurance 65, or you just want to know a place to go if you're in Florida, we can tell you everything.
You want to go to Cackleberry Campground for Bike Week or Biketoberfest.
Or if you want to talk to Mr. James Irwin with Bikers Helping Bikers and any of your financial needs, that is the man to contact. Also, Crystal River Harley Davidson and Born to Ride TV Magazine. All of those are our sponsors.
And we'd like to say thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much for making this happen. We got our buses peppered with freaking signs, and next year we're actually going to be able to put them in a little better
and spot. Our biggest shout out and thank you is again to the Buffalo Chip for having us. Thank you.
Yep, we're on Ibex Lane.
Ibex, the center of Ibex.
Yep, and it's really nice. Come down. Oh, it's good, guys. And see it and come down.
Tired.
Well, we've only been on the go for 12 hours a day for 8-9 days straight now.
I know.
And we're not, and Sturgis hasn't even opened yet.
It hasn't even begun.
And we've already rode the Badlands. We've already done the Black Hills. Tomorrow we're doing Spearfish.
Canyon.
And that's another thing. If you guys want to go do Sturgis, do like we did. Get an early bird pass here at the chip. So with the early bird pass, there's still things going on here. I mean, they still got bands playing right now because it's pre-Sturgis.
Right there at Bikini Beach.
Oh yeah, right at Bikini Beach, right? That party goes on constantly.
Every night those suckers are out there partying at Bikini Beach.
Definitely. So if you want to go out there and you want to come early like we did, get yourself an early bird pass. Again, go ahead and get the management with the number that we gave you. You call them up, and also there's more VIP seats left for boxing, bare knuckle boxing. Again, the office number is 605-347-9000. So if you
can't miss that, guys.
Can't miss it. So if you want these are like the big highlights that I'm putting out for everybody, but there's so much involved.
So much that goes on here. Every day there's so much fun.
And the I don't even think the vendors even started showing up yet. I mean, this place is monstrous.
There's so much fun, guys. So much fun. We're so happy we came. And we just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for being a part of our cross-country road trip, Sturgis Buffalo Chip.
Oh, and I still haven't even finished up all the stuff that happened with the
Go ahead.
Oh, so anyway, like I was saying before, so we got the camper fixed, and then we went to the Badlands. Now, the Badlands, the road is called Cedar Pass going into the Badlands. Literally, it's a drunken Indian path, like I said before, that goes through the mountains, I guess, because it was wherever you get a wagon or a horse through is how this was. So,
He was white knuckle driving.
yeah, they had a wagon or a horse. They weren't expecting a 54-foot trailer, and they had ones a lot bigger than mine going down there. So if they could do it, I can. Problem is, they have a thing there called a bump in that road, and it says a little sign, bump. No big deal. Go, bam! It bent the piston on our trailer. You turn the handle, the piston goes down and lifts it off the tongue. I took the wheel off of it.
There, baby.
I even took the wheel off so it wouldn't be hanging as far. Hit it, bent it 45 degrees right there. So that was fun. I'm like, oh, great. I don't know what to do with that yet. So I just removed it completely off the rig. I was able to do that. So I have no piston on it, and it's stuck onto the trailer hitch. So we're going. So we're there. We finally park it after going through these zigzaggy roads with this big rig. I go to put my awning out because I want to go and hang out. Well, apparently for me, the bumping or whatnot, the little screws, the
screw out.
Yeah, to hold the awning from when it unfurls, there's side pieces that hold it. They do this with the pistons. Well, this one snapped, the bolts broke. So it went boink straight out. The damn awning fell. So we're like, what else? So we just went ahead. Yeah, the damn trip is. I got friends saying, why is trip sounding expensive?
Yeah, but you know what? It's been a wonderful trip no matter what. It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. We are definitely having the time of our life. Yep. And you could be too if you come here to Sturgis Buffalo Chip with us.
But at least nothing that happened was anything major. I could bend back I already bent back the fender. I could bend back the Newmore sign. And I don't even really use the damn awning, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll fix it later. So at this, and I got the screw in there holding right now. So at this time, everything's running great. Everything's running. We used a dishwasher for the first time tonight. Actually,
and it wasn't me.
That's right. We used a dishwasher for the first time because we had some guests. We had Marcus come over for dinner, and we had a really good time there. And as far as I hear people asking us about next year. As far as we know,
we'll be back.
The way they're talking, it looks like we're coming back.
We hope so.
Fingers crossed, because then we could get our sponsor signs up, like where people can walk past them and just bump into them. And that's what it's going to be for next year. This year is we're learning. We're getting a feel for this.
Anyways, guys, we are so happy that you guys chose to be a part of this.
Yes, and we're going to be bringing you along for the ride. So stay in touch with the John and Heather Show, and you can come see us on either Facebook. Nice, I'm hoping, because I got people here saying they're going to make it next year.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram,
moto-toto.com. Go ahead and
Twitter.
Go ahead and take a look. We're on all media platforms, even the World Wide Web.
Bathroom wall.
That's your number. Yep. So go ahead and check out the show. We're just going to be calling it here because it's hard to get our graphics up when we're not in the studio. Next time we'll try to have some pictures of all the prettiness around here all set up, and we could go ahead and brag about how it's like God's country.
Yeah, we got some beautiful shots next week to show you guys.
Yep, we were able to finally get them uploaded today, because one problem when you're in God's country,
there's no Wi-Fi.
God doesn't really like Wi-Fi. I don't think he likes the towers. So needless to say, it's sketchy to get a signal out here, so we had to actually go down to the chip to the main office, and we used their Ethernet line and plug it into the computer.
And they were nice enough to let us borrow.
So we actually plugged the computer in. We didn't even bother with Wi-Fi, and we were able. No, there is internet. No, not anybody out here. Yes, there is Wi-Fi here at the chip. But where we're at in IBEX, we're this part of the campsite,
what we have
is further away. Because the bigger rigs need more room, so almost a little bit further away. But so it's harder to pick up the internet from the office. I have my own internet with me, so it's helping out right now, and that's what I'm running off of right now, because I have my own router in the rig. That's why we didn't mind this season being back over here.
Yeah, but like we said, we just wanted to thank you and tell you thank you so much for your support.
Mm-hmm. And please watch the John Heather Show, Moto-Toto. Or if you're in this area and you're going to be coming down to the Buffalo,
we said, come to the Buffalo Chip.
How come the lighting all of a sudden got nice? Oh, well.
Looking at my beautiful face.
That's right. And look, it just changed again.